Wonder why Twitch isn't working. See if this one's working now. Oh, yeah, it's working now. Okay. It says, excellent. Excellent. It's working now. What up? What's up, gangster? I heard you were I'm pretty gangster myself. Doing gangster stuff with my EBT card. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Oh boy. Is this thing on? Is everything working? These are all questions I should have asked before I started doing this. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the best worst show on the internet. Hello, my name's Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. And this is the Griftcast IRL, best worst show on the internet. You can't find a better, worser show, let me tell you. Our intros are too long. We eat on stream. We do all of the wrong things for all of the right reasons. Anyways, welcome back. Sorry, somebody gave me pistachios. I gotta fucking put these away. They're just so good. I don't know why I like these so much. Yo, stop it. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I've been off for a few days. Been dealing with some other things. Been doing some things, you know, just having a nice little time, I guess it was. Just having a great little time. Wondering what's happening in the world today. And boy, oh boy, it does seem like there's been a lot of shit happening. Lots of shit happening in the world today. I mean, to be perfectly bluntly honest, I was a little surprised myself that there was so much going on in the world today. Seems like we're closer than ever to an apocalypse of sorts. I don't know. Sounds like there's a lot of mofos that are really upset right now with the government being shut down. Like, they didn't really care when it didn't have anything to do with them. But, you know, all of a sudden, the EBT gets turned off, and then people start making some pretty wild threats to businesses, other people, other human beings. And that just doesn't seem like it's a very good situation, if you ask me. Nope. Not at all. I mean, even more so, the ceasefire in Israel was off, but now it's back on, but then it's off, or it's just basically, it's only on when Israel says it's on, and they've been doing a lot of work over there, making a lot of votes, pissing a lot of people off. Donald Trump's meeting with the leader of China, and he's saying, hey, man, what's up, Mr. Chinese leader man? And Mr. Chinese leader man's like, oh, nothing, Mr. Donald Trump. Not the stock. And yes, they did have a little chit chat. They've done it before. Obviously, this has happened all before. But then I'm reading about quick reaction forces and all kinds of other things that are supposedly going to be coming up on the next news cycle. Yeah, definitely seems like we're in a really, really weird place. So anyways, what's up, Penelope? How's it going? No one here yet. What's going on, Eureka? Yeah. Are you ready for some football? Wow, I really love how you put that. Because you know what? I feel like the nuclear football is going to be in play here pretty soon. I don't know, man. Definitely. I keep hearing about peace, but then I'm just thinking about global cataclysmic war that just keeps knocking. You know, the revelation seems to be coming faster and faster and faster the more people try to force it. So, you know, I don't know where the fuck shit's been going. I mean, there's dudes walking around Chicago with motherfucking RPGs and shit. Now, I don't know if this is a real RPG, but, you know, there you go right there, dude. Imagine walking down Chicago and one of the homies, one of the brothers, comes walking up the street with the motherfucking RPG. What are you going to do? Right? I mean, he's obviously not going to shoot it at you, because if he shot it at you, he's going to blow you up, and then he's probably not going to get any of the money or the shit that you had out of there because it's going to explode. But, like, that's a scary shit, dude. Where the fuck he get that? Where the fuck he get it? Where'd he get it? You know? Somebody keeps telling me that there's going to be global civil unrest. And then I be seeing videos of motherfuckers with rocket launchers and shit. And I'm just kind of like, God damn it, is it going to be GTA? I mean, seriously, there's just, it's like, we wouldn't be worried. And, you know, we were worried when it was January 6th. I mean, these motherfuckers stayed in the velvet ropes. I mean, sure, they're assholes for doing what they did. Obviously, it was not okay. But I think some people took it a little too far on the Democrat side, maybe. Doxing people, ruining their lives, life ruination. So everybody got a part in, but all that shit still happened. And now we're walking into the craziest shit I've ever seen lately. I mean, is it the craziest shit I've ever seen? It's pretty crazy shit. Somebody threw me this new account, EBT of TikTok, right? EBT of TikTok. Not followed anybody, 35,000 followers, hasn't even been on the platform for like 2 weeks, bro. Over 40 million Americans receive SNAP benefits through EBT cards. That's 1 in 8 Americans. Make America work again. And I mean, we've seen this before. Libs of TikTok is probably a very good example of it. Good old Chaya, right, chick? Nice lady. Anyways, a little bit of a Zionist, but like, you know, I guess let's just take a little look of it. Because, you know, obviously it's just going to be a bunch of TikTok videos. And I mean, are they getting a lot of play? Some of the posts are getting a lot of play. Some of them aren't getting a lot at all. Like, this has only got 500, so maybe they're, like, limiting it down, but still. Let's just take a listen. Let's listen to our fellow Americans.
And next week, when millions of people are going to have to resort to possibly stealing in order to feed themselves and their families, and the government complains.
Stealing?
Because they will complain about the crime rate going
Raccoon
up.
City? What's
even
up,
though they're the ones who fucking did it. Make sure you point your anger at the system and the people at the top, because they're the ones who took the food away from families and poor people and starving children. The poor people just want to eat. They just want to survive like the rest of us. They just want to keep living like the rest of us. Poor people and starving.
Now, wait a second. Lady. I don't want to be calling the pot fat, but, you know, because I'm obviously fat too, but I'm not that fat. I work for my money. I had a steak. It was a good-ass steak. I shared it with Lunchy. Lunchy's over there. Anyways, I look at this and I'm just like, well, how much you got to eat? You know? You guys don't have, like, backups? I mean, shit, dude. Food's not that. I mean, food's expensive as fuck, but, like, what the fuck are you eating, dude? I mean, shit, if you gotta eat ramen noodles and chicken nuggets for a month, you gotta eat ramen noodles and chicken nuggets for a month. What the fuck?
Serving children. The poor people just want to eat. They just want to survive like the rest of us. They just want to keep living like the rest of us.
So you're like, we're poor. I'm poor. I still consider myself poor.
So when you see them stealing, because you will, because they're going to have to, make sure your anger isn't directed at the individual. This goes so much deeper. It's time to flip some fucking tables.
Yeah, it's time to flip some tables of the money changers. I like that, dude. But yeah, it's an epidemic, apparently. I mean, I've heard so much about this EBT stuff. I have never gotten SNAP benefits, EBT. Food stamps. I think my mom did when I was a kid, obviously, but you know, I've never personally gotten them myself, right? But you know, I do remember growing up and living in some hard times or whatever, but we got out of that because you know what? My mom got a job. See, she got this thing, it was called a job, and then she worked a job during the day, and then she went to college at night, and then I helped her with her college at night. Yeah, I remember that shit, right? And I just like look at this and I'm like, you know, I should have more sympathy, but I don't. Because even when I've like been at the lowest of my low, I haven't been able to get that shit like ever. And I work. So I hear people all the time too talking about how they're getting $300, $400, $500 of this shit. And I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, how is this even possible? You know, I thought it was supposed to be something that only a few people were supposed to get, right? But that's not how it ended up. What's up, IWJWI? Dumb name. But what up? So I just look at this stuff and it's heartbreaking, right? Because, you know, like I wish I could just feed all of these people and stuff. But then I remember when I was living out here a couple years ago, I didn't have no money. I had to go over to fucking a church that was like, you know, having a food drive and got some food. You know, there's always something that you can fucking do. You never have to resort to stealing. Right. But like a majority of these people, it's just like the level of entitlement to this stuff. They're like, well, y'all got to give me my money. And it's just like crazy, man. I mean, I just don't understand it. Yeah. They dog hungry. I don't know.
You made a video making fun of people whose food stamps are about to get cut off in your work uniform. Employed today, fired tomorrow. And you better not make no damn GoFundMe account. You hear me? Food stamps. You made a video making fun of people whose food stamps are about to get cut off in your work uniform. Employed today, fired tomorrow.
Employed today, fired tomorrow. Really? 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 What do you know about employment? But that's the thing, is that there's so many people out there that are just like this person who use the democratic ideals of calling your employer here and reporting you and getting fired, the thing that the Republicans started doing because these guys were doing it. It's just so toxic, but it's happening, right? You know, like people are fighting on both sides. It ain't just one or the other one. They're like, oh, you got a job? Well, now you like us. You ain't got savings. You ain't going to be able to get another job while all of us out here hungry. Yeah, I don't think so.
You guys were just having a No Kings protest, and now you're begging the king for money and food. Don't laugh. It's not funny. You guys were just having a No Kings protest, and now you're begging the
It's kind of low, so I'm going to boost it up here really quick. Volume master.
It's not funny. You guys were just having a No Kings protest, and now you're begging the king for money and food. Don't laugh. It's not funny. You guys were just having a No
Why do
Kings
these people not
protest,
know
and now
anything
you're
about
begging the
audio?
king for money and food. Don't laugh. It's not funny. You guys were just having a No Kings protest, and now you're begging the king for money and food. Don't laugh.
Fucking that's fucking roasted, dude. She fucking roasted him. So let me get this straight. Y'all motherfuckers were just having No Kings protests, and then the king takes away your EBT. Now you're screaming at the king to give it back. I mean, if we had a fucking king, that dude would be like, fuck these people. So this is not a let them eat cake situation, I guess, is what we're trying to get at here. But, you know, obviously another fucking at least 100 IQ take right there. It's like, and then, wait a minute. Didn't they just threaten to do something on November 5th, too? Because, you know, like, obviously, I don't want to be racist or anything like that, because it's not racist, but some people always take it as that way. But it's like, most Republicans aren't on food stamps. It's generally the Democratic people that utilize that stuff. Most of the people in the world out there that are tough like me, you know, they tough it out, they figure out shit, and they don't be asking for handouts. But at the same time, I do help people out, but, you know, you set a limit and you try to help them. But you can't go overboard, right? You can't go overboard. But it's like, are we going to see a video where somebody's actually going to say, hey, this is the time for the community to come together? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
Go get a job. Stop freeloading. Go work a job. Go get a job. Stop freeloading. Stop this. Stop that. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Trust me. By December, my benefits will be back on. Best believe that. Until then, you guys are gonna hear me crying and talking my shit and complaining. A job ain't gonna do it. A motherfucking job ain't gonna do it. Go work a job. Go get a job.
I mean, in her defense, she probably can't get a job that can afford the lifestyle that she's chosen to live. That's a pretty regular thing. That's a normal thing. But at the same time, I guess that's a plan. Like, if you don't want to do anything, you don't want to do anything. You want to get a job, you ain't going to get a job. It's whatever. But do crime, I guess, is what it's going to be. She didn't say anything about that, but she's like, yeah, get a job. No, I don't want to get a job. Don't want to get a job. Don't want to do it. Here's another one.
Trump, it ain't nothing like niggas been knew how to steal. Like, please, niggas, I go steal a whole turkey, bitch, and a ham. Like, what up? I don't know what the fuck wrong with Trump, but I don't know if he want war or not. But niggas is ready. Yo, the internet is not letting up. Y'all got me crying. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it is like, damn, like, dang. Like, niggas don't give a fuck, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, you feel me? I'm mad, but I
What's
got
up,
food.
National
For
Joe?
me. I got
Says
food
to go,
for days.
Jordan.
You know me, I already know how I give it up. Freezer go crazy, but
Freezer
at the
go
end of the
crazy.
day, shit, I go buy it or I go steal it. It ain't nothing. I steal all that shit. Shit, anyway. Y'all ready for the looting? The fuck is going on? I'm in tune this time. I ain't missing this time. Shit, I'm outside. Trump, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, dude. The looting. Oh, I didn't even show the video on that one. This is the chick.
Like, niggas been knew how to steal. Like, please, niggas, I go steal a whole turkey, bitch, and a ham. Like, what up? I don't know what the fuck wrong with Trump, but I don't know if he want war or not. But niggas is ready. Yo, the internet is not letting.
These motherfuckers are crazy. Man suggests that there will be large-scale riots if law enforcement tries to stop looters on November 1st.
To all the police departments out there that is getting a heads up on the upcoming 2 days of November 1st, because people not gonna get their food stamps. I know y'all commanders
yeah, I don't
told you
care,
guys
Penelope.
to,
It's my show. I don't need your approval or
parking lots
direction.
of the
But
grocery
thanks.
stores to get these people some security at least. But my thing is that your commanders are setting y'all up for failure. Really, they are. I'm just a regular civilian American, and what I can tell you guys that your commanders are setting you up for failure. They will have you guys, probably at least 4 of y'all, 2 of y'all, maybe 1 of y'all, in the parking lot of a grocery store that could potentially get looted. But what they're setting you up for failure is you're gonna have over 500, 800, possibly 1,000 people bum rushing that grocery store. What is the 2 of y'all officers gonna do when you got 1,000, 800, 500 people bum rushing the grocery store that you was told to patrol and protect? See, it don't make no fucking sense.
It doesn't really make any sense, to be perfectly honest. It don't make no sense. But yeah, like, where are they thinking that they're going to get 800 people to line up and bum rush a grocery store at the same time? Like, shit, if you guys can organize 800 people to bum rush a grocery store, why can't you organize those same people to feed each other for a month, 2 months? You know? Doesn't make any sense. He telling a story. I mean, maybe it's going to be like that. I mean, not where I live. There's not enough people that are probably that poor out here for people to do that shit. But Las Vegas or fucking like a big city like LA, someplace in Florida, so anywhere basically in the South probably. Yeah, I could see something like this happening. But it's just like, it's so crazy. Like, hope. Hope.
I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Y'all gonna call for assistance, the riot team, SWAT teams, whatever you got. You gonna call everybody.
We gonna
And
call
guess what?
everybody.
The more people you call, the more people that's gonna loot. That means it's gonna be 1,000, 2,000.
Dude, was
3,000,
this guy
4,000,
does not look old enough to have been at the
5,000,
LA
6,000,
riots.
10,000. 20,000, 40,000, 100,000 people.
Damn, is there really 100,000 people out there that are gonna riot?
Looting grocery stores. And I know your commanders out there are telling you guys, oh, carry some pepper ball. I think most people that been rioting for years and protesting for years, they are used to these things already. They're gonna bring their own fucking tear gas mask to block out the tear gas shit that y'all gonna just it's not gonna work. I'm telling you right now, in fact, these people may get smarter and bring their own tear gas and pepper ball. Just saying. Your commander is gonna...
Damn, dude. They're gonna shut the grocery store. I don't know what grocery store is. I don't know where this motherfucker lives, but he got a story. What's this one? You are so weird if you think people should be required to take drug tests for EBT. You should only really be able to get food stamps with the clean drug test. I'm so sorry. I think children of addicts should still have access to food. I'm radical. I know. What are you barking at, Lunchy? Come here. Is there some bitches outside, Lunchy? Is there a threat? Do I need to get the 9? Or should I get the mag? Should I get the mag, Lunchy? ¿Qué pasó, mi mamacita? ¿Qué pasó, mi amor? You're barking. Is it because the boys are outside? Are you trying to go outside too? Is that it? You're going to be with them boys all weekend. Yeah. Waka flocka. Yeah, dude. What about the addicts' children, man? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like them motherfuckers aren't actually buying food for their kids. They're selling their EBT for drugs, but, you know, what do I fucking know? What do I know? I don't know. What's this one? A man predicting real live purge once ABT benefits start disappearing. A fucking purge?
People want to keep making jokes about people getting their food stamps and they snap took. Yeah, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny to people playing snatchy in them stores. Because I'm telling you, y'all ain't going to leave nobody no choice but to play snatchy in them stores. And y'all did it right before Thanksgiving? Oh, yeah. Even grandma and them finna go in there and play snatchies. Y'all leaving them no choice. And people keep saying, yep, welcome to the real world. Welcome to the world where people work jobs. The boys are in now. But, bro, what about people's 80-year-old grandma?
What's up, Chicken Little?
What they supposed to do? What about kids, innocent kids that can't have a job, but y'all took the stamps from their parents? I ain't thinking about it, but it's cool though, because it's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a real live purge or grocery purge. Y'all thought shit was going bad in 2020? Oh yeah, watch this. I bet you. Walmart, y'all better tighten up on security. Don't have Grandma Deborah at the front with her little Bible and her little bingo card. They running her over. You better not have Grandpa Henry on the corner either, boy. He all looking at the game on his phone. He getting ran over. Because Thanksgiving coming, you know grandmas how they be about Thanksgiving. They not missing that dressing. They ain't missing them chitlins, them ham hocks. Yeah, people definitely putting hams in their ass. Yeah, people definitely
are putting hams in their asses.
They're going in the pants. I'm telling you, it's finna get bad.
Turkey in the pants.
Yeah, and it's sad because people at Walmart ain't do nothing. People at Kroger's ain't do nothing. Bro, it's the Yosemite, it's the mint shutdown. They not thinking about the outcome. The worst thing you could do is take somebody's stamps that depends on they stamps. It is crazy. Do y'all really think it's about to be peaches and cream in November? Don't y'all? September. Call it that. It ain't November. Next month, September. It's about to get bad. I'm telling y'all.
September. What's up, Super Stitch? How you doing? Nice to see you over there, Rubble. How's it going, Preserving Bite? Is this really dumb? I mean, it seems dumb, but like, this is what these people are saying. They are future casting us right now. They are saying there's going to be mass fucking riots. They're going to be tearing down the stores. Best be giving my money. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, there's so many videos.
I be the one to say it.
It's literally
all
insane.
Right, well, I guess I be the one to say it, okay? Things aren't going to get better, okay?
Oh.
And I'm not trying to be negative.
What?
I'm talking about in regard to what's going on in the world. things aren't going to get better. It's actually going to get worse, okay? So for those who are looking for life to be like how it used to be, normal and everything, we are not going back to normal, okay? Get that out of y'all heads, okay? Thank you. All right, well, I guess I be the one to say it, okay? Things aren't going to get
What's up, Jared
better,
Riggs?
okay? And I'm not trying to.
I mean, yeah, things are going to get normal. Yeah, bone posties. Well, you're not supposed to boil the bones for more than like 24 hours because then they start breaking down. And then you just get bone meal soup. It doesn't taste good. Women explains how she's forced to buy generic brand food since EBT is getting cut.
So yesterday, I went shopping.
The fucking
and we
horror.
Go to Walmart.
The
and my
fucking
kids, they go to the cereal
horror.
aisle, right?
Oh my God. I gotta
They're
get
like, Mom,
off-brand
I want
chips.
this cereal. I want this cereal. And you know all the cereals to the right or
Oh no,
to
they had
my
to buy
right, whatever.
bag cereal?
The ones in the boxes. Okay? They're mad expensive. I said, nope. I pushed my kids all the way to the front. Look to the left, and the cereal that's in bags. Yeah, the bag cereal. The old ones from
Oh my God, no!
They said they don't want
Not
those.
the bag
guess what?
cereal!
We are in a government shutdown. Bag cereal it is. Bag freaking cereal.
Oh, you heard a smoke alarm? I didn't hear
the
it.
oatmeal. My kids love
I might be
oatmeal.
desensitized
But
to
I
that
get the
though,
ones
because
with
I
the
am a
little flavor
brokey.
and stuff. Nope. We getting the oats that comes in those big, huge containers.
Oh no,
with
you
the
have to
little
get a big thing of
old
oats!
man on it. And we're going to make our own flavor. Because there's no way. It's affecting everybody. It's literally affecting everybody. Even the chips. The chips. Oh, Mommy, can I get some Doritos and stuff?
$13 for fucking cereal? What is it got?
We getting
gold in it? I mean, okay, off-brand food kind of sucks, but like, seriously, that's your biggest complaint? Damn, bro, I can't get the filet mignon prime. I gotta get the choice. Fuck, I can't get the good chips. I can't get the Doritos. I gotta get the off-brand shitty cheese-flavored chips. You know what I'm saying? I can't get the Cheetos. I gotta get the Cheats. You know what I mean? It's a cornbread crisis. Yep, corn puffs. Oh, dude, this is crazy, man. I don't know if that's a bumper on her forehead. I'm not sure what that is. It's like a. It looks like a do-rag. She might be Muslim or something like that. I'm not sure.
Deadass in light of our government
Check this
shutting
boy
down
out.
and taking SNAP benefits and people not being able to eat and things of that sort. Listen,
People not being able to eat.
people aren't mad enough. You have to fight back against the system. And the truth is,
People aren't mad enough.
forget
Really?
Halloween, forget Christmas,
Yep.
forget Black Friday,
Yep.
forget Valentine's Day,
Uh-huh.
forget all of these
I forget all
holidays
those already.
that you
Because
feel
I ain't got no bitches.
like, oh my God, if I don't spend money, I'm going to miss out.
Or
Fuck it.
anybody that,
You
that
don't
truly
need it.
loves me.
You can get it anytime. You do not have to do those
got people
things
that
on
like
a
me, though. That's
specific
cool.
day. Holidays were literally placed there throughout the certain quarters throughout the year so that the country continues to make money.
Oh.
Fight against the system. Let them know so
Fight
that you
the
can
power,
be heard.
brother. Yeah.
You don't have to literally speak
Black Panthers.
to be heard. You can be heard through your actions. You don't eat turkey
That
and all
dude
that
does
stuff.
have a
fancy.
muscle
We've had
on
that
his
shit
forehead.
for how many years? That shit get tired.
You
I
can
eat
tell
one
that he's
plate
mad.
and
Look at
maybe
this
take
shit.
one to go.
Seriously though, look at this shit, dude. This thing moves, bro. Like my man's uses his forehead unlike any person that I've ever seen. Like, I could do like fun stuff, but I cannot scrunch my forehead like that. Like, I'm just not physically built for it.
Plate and then I'm like, I'm
at
done
this
with
thing.
this. What's next?
Look at this
What
shit.
time McDonald's open? Like, be for real.
Like, what is that even? I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
You don't have to get all of these things, or I need the new this, or I need the new that. No, you don't. It's a consumerist mindset. You have to wake up and fight that. You don't need that. Think about it.
Yeah, fight the consumerist mindset. Nah, motherfucker, I've been trying to give him a shit. That says, Matt says, oh, dude, this guy's gonna protect the looters, bro. Look at this dude.
Remember,
dude looks like he just rolled off of a bong hit.
Everybody, if you see somebody out there taking food, no, you didn't. If you see some kid pocketing something, no, you didn't. If you see some mom or dad out there doing what they gotta do so they kids can eat, you ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen it.
Let's keep it moving. They may not protect us, but we gonna protect us.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm looking at this guy. He's got kind of the same thing going on his forehead. You see that shit? What the fuck? Hold up.
What is this?
People want to keep making jokes about people getting.
What am I saying? What am I fucking saying right now?
Bitch, and a ham.
What the fuck? It's all of them. They all got it. What the fuck? Yeah, CVs, is this like a fucking DNA thing? It's fucking weird, dude.
Start seeing lack of access to resource as a type of violence. Intentionally cutting off access to food for 40 million Americans is violence, and people will die. There will be more theft of things like groceries and basic necessities. And I want you to follow the same adage that I would tell anyone else. If it's a chain, it's free reign. When they use terms like subsidies to give companies billions of dollars in taxes.
It's so easy a caveman could do it.
For humans that act.
Dude, even this guy. He's wearing the glasses and it hides it. He got the same shit.
Actually need it. That is violence. Economics that treat people.
Now I'm like, fuck, do I fucking have that shit? No, dude, I don't have no fucking the fuck?
Announcement. Public service announcement. We all know that it's Halloween's Eve. We all know that Trump has cut off the EBT. So 12:30 we all meet up at 115th at Aldi's. 115th at Aldi's is going down.
Why the Aldi's?
Snatch and grab. After that shit, we gonna hit, what's that, 71st at Save-A-Lot on, bro. So y'all, let's rowdy up. You feel me?
Yeah, let's rowdy up.
Public service announcement.
Wow.
People need to understand about these SNAP benefits being cut is that 42 million people are going to be affected. And unfortunately, the people who are going to be affected the most are the people who voted for you-know-who. But one thing I can tell you is that
voted for you-know-who?
Does not know.
Does he mean Kabbalah or does he mean Trump?
Or care about your voting preference. But what I can tell you is that those who voted for him and are going hungry now,
Trump,
you are going to learn a very fucking valuable lesson.
Yeah, get a job.
Share the video.
Yeah, dude. That's just crazy, bro. It gets crazier. He had it.
Assistance programs, because what if it goes to people who are taking advantage of it? Just so you know, all the leftists and liberals who are saying, I'm not going to donate because what if it goes to a MAGA family and this is what they voted for, they deserve what they voted for. You sound exactly like them when they don't support food assistance programs, because what if it goes to people who are taking advantage of it? Just so you know, all the leftists and liberals who are saying, I'm not.
I voted for this too.
In the grocery store. Hey, just to let y'all know, if you see me in the grocery store and you didn't get your SNAP because the government shut down and your kids are hungry and you need to steal some food, I'll create a distraction. Just holler at me. Hey, just to let y'all know, if you see me in the grocery store,
he's gonna hook it up.
You didn't get your SNAP because the government shut down and your kids are hungry and you need to steal some food, I'll create a distraction. Just holler at me.
Nice.
Y'all depend on the government. Who said that? The government shutting down isn't the problem. The problem is y'all depend on the government. Who said that? The government shutting down isn't the problem. The problem is y'all depend on the government. Who said that?
Right. Yeah, inciting violence, definitely you're going to jail, but like, this whole point is that you shouldn't be violent, yet all of these people are freaking out so bad about this shit. And all of them seem to have the same kind of like facial structure too, which is really fucking weird.
I wanted to chime in on the SNAP benefits that will be coming to an end November the 1st, okay?
I feel like we might get a
There's
good hot take
only one
here.
solution to this problem, okay?
This is
So
gonna be
if
a hot
you're
take.
receiving SNAP, okay, come on in the room and have a seat.
I'm already sitting down.
They are deciding to suspend SNAP of 2-3 weeks before Thanksgiving, and then also going into the Christmas holiday break. It's only one way to break these motherfuckers, okay, from the foolishness.
Okay.
And that's break them in the pockets, okay? If I was y'all, I wouldn't buy a damn thing for the holidays. Yeah, sit your children down, explain to them that sometimes in life, you have to focus on the bigger cause, okay? And when I hear about these renovations at the White House, when I'm hearing about this money being sent to Argentina, and you are literally cold turkeying the American citizens who have been depending on government assistance for for a while. The only way that you can get some act rights is if you go ahead and hit them in their fucking pockets. They hitting y'all in y'all pockets? Hit they ass back.
Yeah, hit their ass back. Okay, well, I guess, that's actually not a bad idea. I mean, this is a well thought out logical conclusion. Let's not riot. Let's just not buy anything with the money that we ain't got because we were on EBT. I mean, actually, that makes a lot of fucking sense. I mean, those people might actually be able to afford all their food and shit if they just stopped, buying other shit, dude. Hey, man, maybe you don't need that Louis Vuitton purse. Ma'am, maybe you don't need that new iPhone, right? Like, you got to have heart for people, but at the same time, you got to let them figure it out. Give them some help, hang out, figure everything out, but always be pushing them to keep pushing forward. You just got to put one foot in front of the other, man. Life ain't over until you're dead. And you don't want to speed the process up, let me tell you. No, sir. Yet the more I'm looking at this shit, the crazier it gets. This lady actually has a fucking plan. She also has the same...
Hey, tell your children.
She also got the same shit right there. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? You see there's something going on there, dude. I don't know what that is, man. It's fucked up. Doesn't matter if they're white, black, Indian. I haven't seen one of these from an Indian person yet, I don't think. Also not a Native American. At least I don't think.
Man, fuck food stamps. Y'all selling the books anyway. Man, fuck. Man, fuck food stamps. Y'all selling the books anyway. Stop trying to act like you feeding your fucking kids with them, and you not. Man, fuck food stamps. Y'all selling the books anyway. Stop trying to act like you feeding your fucking kids with them, and you not. Man, fuck food stamps. Y'all selling the...
Is that the fire alarm beep? Anyways, he's right though. Yeah, dude. They are selling them, dude. They are selling them.
No way. It's no way. The same people. I can't even make this up. This can't be the same millionaire, six-figure making boss bitches that only accept Birkins and Chanel and Louis V. This can't be the same group of bitches complaining about food stamps. This can't be. This can't be. Y'all was just saying 10K the new $100. 10K is equal to the new 100. Y'all done cut 2 zeros off. What happened? It can't all be because of EBT. No funny shit that just done fucked up everybody's money, nigga. They can't be, nigga.
White man, hold me down.
Y'all remember y'all was saying 500 a day minimum? Or else you not going? But now you crashing out because of EBT? Bitch. Matter of fact,
bitch.
Niggas too. Cause y'all niggas is laughing. Spaghetti's on the chain.
You got the chain.
AP. Cardi. Rolly. Balenciaga. Double G. LV. EBT?
He's got it too, by the way. Although, looking at that angle is confusing. All right, yeah. Oh, wait. Here's another one. White lady. Actually, she looks immigrant. She looks Mexican.
For me, because I've been on food stamps for the past 15 years, do realize that I qualified for food stamps because of my income, right? Because I don't have any income. I haven't had income in the past 15 years, and I have been able to have my bills paid, my food paid for, and I'm in Section 8 housing. Okay? These are all programs that I'm entitled to because I do not make enough. Okay? So before you go and pass judgment on someone, realize that everyone's life situation is not going to be the same as yours. For me, because I've been on
15 fucking years, dude? 15 fucking years? And you're telling us, oh, you don't know my situation. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you drive? It doesn't make any sense. You know, Chicken Little, you're right. I don't see anyone leaning on their shovels. I haven't seen a single shovel in any of these videos. Right? But I see a lady wearing designer hand glasses saying, yeah, I've been getting SNAP benefits for 15 years. You've been trying for 15 years to better your situation and you haven't done it? How is that possible? You haven't gone to school, you haven't fucking tried to get a better job, or you just can't get a better job? Do you keep getting fired? Like, what the fuck? Same. AI. You know, maybe it is AI. I don't know.
Oh, back in...
That's the thing, is that these are all fucking people that have TikTok accounts that have been making and posting these videos.
Let me tell y'all, back in the day, back in 2014, a man put his food stamp card on Craigslist. He came out of DOC. He was getting $300. Back in those days, $300 in food stamps was a lot of money. And I read through the state police report. I read through everything because it was my job to be nosy because I had to process the case. Okay. And I processed the case from the time his hearing request came to the time he got a decision. And let me tell you what it said in his decision, because I was surprised. So when y'all want to talk about fraud, research. This man came to his hearing. This man contested. This man. Let me tell you, State of Connecticut said, we don't want to give him food stamps. Hearing officer said, it's not your determination. You better make sure his food stamps is back on that motherfucking card next motherfucking month. Think about that when you're talking about fraud, ho. Let me tell y'all,
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of these people are pretty crazy. Webster says, I've been living off Netflix stock for 15 years and living on Palantir stock for the next 15. I only got EBT instead. Yeah, exactly. Dude, this is crazy, man. Holy fuck, another one. And this one's white.
The message got lost. Food is a basic human right. Food is a basic human right. Okay. Just a message from your neighborhood black cat here. Food is a basic human right, and if you support people that are not able to eat, food's a basic human right. So that's all. Okay, bye.
Well, I guess she's not wrong. It is definitely a basic human right. You're definitely an asshole if you're not giving people charity. But EBT, isn't that not charity? That's like government assistance, right? That's assistance that you can get, but if the government's down, you don't get your assistance. That's just like normal shit. Yeah, that's normal shit.
How darn love.
And again, she got the same thing.
But I'd rather it be your house, your refrigerator, and your pantry. Well, how darn lovely. But I'd rather it be your house, your refrigerator, and your pantry.
Yeah. Let's go rob them. Oh my fucking god, what is this thing?
If these people want to use their SNAP benefits to buy some junk food, let them. Listen, Karen, you talk a big game for someone I've seen unhinge her entire jaw to suck down a whole package of Magnum bars. Why don't we calm down here a bit? If these people...
That's funny, but same shit. He definitely actually does look a bit native.
What they're trying to do by taking away SNAP benefits during the holidays for one, and also before winter too, and with no heads up for the past few months even, also they're trying to train us. They're trying to train the people who are in poverty to be dependent on the government, so much so that when the government's bigger picture plan is in effect, we are more programmed to go in a direction they want us to go. They're training us the way you train dogs. You take away their food and water when you're trying to potty train them and trying to teach them tricks, and then you give them little snacks when they do what you want them to do. Do not fall for this. For one, they want us to be out here looting and doing all this kind of stuff to steal stuff so that they can make the martial law thing happen to give them even more power. They want us to start a civil war so that World War III can happen too. What they're trying to do by taking away SNAP benefits.
I mean, that actually seems like a pretty coherent point, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be a power trip, but I'm pretty sure that everybody knew this was coming down when they were talking about the government assistance thing. You might not have been watching the news or whatever. I don't think they play the news on EBT, or is it BT? So close. So close. Oh my god, we got another one.
Your own way, folks that think you're so much better than people who are on food stamps and you're paying your taxes and all that. Your taxes are paying for my food and I'm all lazy and I'm a pig and this, that, and the third. Quit paying your taxes. Quit your job. Quit paying your mortgage. Steal food. And then tell the government it's your right. Okay? If we could just all do that, maybe people like me wouldn't even need food stamps anymore because our jobs might actually cover it. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Talk about a take right there. Yeah, everybody should just quit their jobs and stop paying for everything. So I don't have to pay for anything and I don't feel as bad. And again, same shit. Same shit.
This video is from my apartment asking me to pay rent this month. What'd you do with last month's money? What'd you do? Why didn't you save it? This video is from my apartment asking me to pay rent this month. What'd you do with last month's money? What'd you do? Why didn't you save it? This video is from my apartment asking me to pay rent. This.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I got a bonnet on my moo, but don't mind me. But it's crazy how they taking food stamps away because of a fucking protest. Like, it's really irritating because it's like how family gonna eat, how people gonna eat, how they gonna be able to cook for Thanksgiving, how shit gonna happen. And it's just crazy. And y'all don't know me too much, but I'm Maya, and I'm just starting my TikTok, and I'm just starting to post stuff, and I just really wanted to say that, like, y'all taking food stamps away, not even from just me, but from families that has kids, from people that needs to eat. Like, it's homeless people that probably got food stamps that eat from that. Like, you just never know, and it's crazy how they want to take that away. Like, people doing the protest because they don't want Donald Trump in the office, but Donald Trump is trying to help us get our food stamps back. But people don't realize that, and it's like, you got to do your research. It's like, rent going up high, food stamps getting taken away, then y'all going to be mad when people going and stealing out of stores. It's just really a lot. Like, I really hope y'all push my video through so people can see this. Like, I'm really hoping that they bring food stamp back. Like I said, not just for me, but for everybody, because that's really messed up. Like, people need to eat. People have to eat. So, all I'm saying is to anybody that sees this video and anybody, if they go around and they start stealing out the store, don't even stop them. Don't have no police trying to stop them. Y'all know the reason on why people trying to steal, because we have no food stamps. Y'all literally taking away people's food stamps on Saturday, and that's...
Yeah, nobody cares, though. Right? Like, it's happened before. It gonna happen again. It's crazy, dude.
Bandits, EBT, and Snap Warriors, they gonna fuck it up for everybody, especially if you live in the hood and you have a low-budget grocery store. By them stealing, they gonna close up shop and leave, and then everybody else gonna be starving.
Damn. Logical, eloquent, educated. This motherfucker knows what he talk about.
What happened to the last... And you heard what happened to the last security guards, right? They say we ain't getting a piece of nothing in November. No food stamp. Well, let me say your security's at the door. Mind your business. We trying to feed our family. You might want to make it home to yours. Thank you. And
yeah, the food banks, they'd probably rob a food bank if they thought it had money.
But either way it goes, I'm gonna tell y'all the rules to survive this situation. Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back. Y'all wish me luck. Snatch and run, y'all! But either way it goes.
I may not be the first one to come on here to say this, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Especially my people.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, because that's what they counting on. They already got this planned out. That's why they already got the guards out here up and ready for anything. We are one step closer to martial law, and I'm gonna tell y'all, don't do it. Don't do it. There's way more than enough resources in this world for all of us to share, trade, however the hell y'all want to do it, but we are not gonna loot. We're not gonna loot. We're not going to take from these businesses. We're not going to take from these stores. We're not going to do that, because that's what they're counting on. That's why they strip you of all your protection, all your resources, and the government is in hiding, because some stuff, finna pop off. And I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Don't feed it to them. They counting on that. They count on y'all loot. We been knew they was going to take away y'all benefits. We know that. They made an announcement. We knew that. We've been knowing that for like a month or so. Don't do it. Don't feed into the BS. I'm telling y'all, don't do it, because that's exactly what they counting on. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it.
She fine and smart.
Because y'all be locked up before you know it. They know they can't deport us or get us out of here forcefully or no other type of way unless we do it to ourselves. So don't do it. Don't do it. This is not funny. This is not cute. This is not a game. It's not none of that. Do not go out looting. And also share with your people. Don't be stingy. Don't be greedy.
Did we just get a $10 donation, dude? We got a $10 dono, dude. From Monster. Monster gave us 10 freaking dollars, dude. This is finally a Griftcast, dude. Finally somebody appreciating me with the dollars. That's my EBT right there, baby. That's my EBT. I work hard for that shit. I work hard. But no, we definitely appreciate your generous donation, my friend. Thank you very much. You didn't leave a message, but hey, we still got it. What the fuck? We got another one right there, dude. You see that shit, dude? What? Another one for 1111 saying support the grift. That's right, because that's what this show is. It is a 100% pure, unadulterated grift. Give me money. Send me money now. Thank you. Suckers! Wait, no. Are they suckers? No, but seriously, though. Thanks for the dollars. Let's fucking go. Coming back, making $20. Fuck a YouTube ad. Fuck a YouTube ad, biatch! Anyways, appreciate that shit from the both of you. Monster and Grandeur Man 1850. Mr. 1850. I appreciate that shit. Are we aura farming? This girl's aura farming, dude. I think I'm in love.
Don't be like, oh, I don't have enough resources myself, so I can't share. Don't be greedy. It's enough to pass around for everybody to get. Another thing, for the people who can. Stock up.
Dude, Grift City Hustle finally grifted some money over here. Now people can be like, oh yeah, I watched my show and I saw those fucking donations coming in. What do you do with that money? And be like, yeah, I spent it on bullshit. Right. At least I'm straight up about it.
Probably saying that wrong, but unperishable items like canned goods and stuff like that that we can use, later on down the line. And if you still do got it, stop buying them red meats and all these processed foods and get you some canned goods and stuff like that that's going to last for a long period of time, or things that don't need to be cooked.
It's funny that you say that, poor man's gold PMG. Yeah, dude, when GM pulled out of Dayton, Ohio, it screwed it up. I know that there's still a bunch of plants out there for like big trunking companies or whatever. And it's the same kind of situation, my friend. It's the same kind of situation. This girl knows what she's talking about, though. She's actually pretty smart. She got the same thing, though. So, it can't be everyone. Oh my fucking God, what am I fucking looking at? Why the fuck are your eyebrows so far apart?
Yes. Yes, I will. And I'll make sure that I'm smiling and sitting pretty in my mugshot too. Because this is what you people are not understanding. Most of us are not just buying groceries for our goddamn selves. We got families to feed. We got kids that need their bellies nice and full. And if you try to steal my fucking food as I'm coming out of the grocery store to be able to feed my fucking kids, I will make goddamn sure you are begging for your mom when I'm through with you. That's if you're able to beg for anything.
This bitch is gonna fight a
And
fool.
on top of that, there is a little thing called self-defense. You try to rob somebody, they're gonna try to defend themselves. So yes, I will make goddamn sure I am defending myself and mine. The food that me and my kids eat because my husband busts his ass working is not for y'all. It's for me and mine. And that's it. So yes, I will sit there looking pretty in a fucking jail cell if you try to come steal from my shit. I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean? I hate my mom, so that's a tall order? What? Oh, it's fine, brother. She's already got a new family or whatever. I mean, the worst it is you get weird text messages saying like Happy Halloween and shit, and I appreciate it or whatever. At least she's thinking of me. But I'm way the fuck over here. Far as fuck away from the bullshit.
From Target and Walmart and whatever store. Wait till November. They gonna be looting.
Yeah, hate should be strong. You should just be indifferent. We can't change anything. We can only accept what has happened and move on. And then hope for one day for them to realize what, it goes both ways. Right? It goes both ways.
Somebody I want to play with.
And I don't feel bad because I know everybody else in the family tried real fucking hard and went way out of their way and still got screwed, just like me.
People benefits for real. People got to feed their kids, and it's already a tough economy. Like, we're in a recession and they ain't even announced it yet. Like, please be so for real. And then this right before the holidays, like, be so fucking for real. They be mad at.
Be so fucking for real. Yeah. We should still see her on the holidays and shit at least. Not everybody can have an owie apparently. Oh well. Oh my fucking God. My brother's here. Motherfucking Tanya. Wait. Nah. What? Is that motherfucking Tanya? Holy shit, she's fucking alive. Goddamn. She's alive, yo. I figured she's probably been living in the forest or something. Living under a rock. Hi, Tanya. What's up, Christina? I see you over there, too. Who wants that poison-ass food anyway? Well, these people want it, dude. They need their poison. They're addicted to the poison. I mean, we could look at this in a lot of different ways. Going over there. Yeah, literally. You gotta think about this, dude. Victims. The victim mentality is real. And it is ingrained. It is programmed maybe into the DNA at some point, right? Some people just feel entitled to things, right? Some people ain't ever really had to work a hard day of their life. Shit. Try working a hard 10 years of your life, right? That's like something that none of these people can really say. I mean, they probably have trouble with the jobs that they're at, but it's like crazy, man. I'm not crazy when I say that shit is way expensive and, this is a rough thing, but you know what? Some of these people are right. Consumerism. Just stop buying shit. Focus on the important shit. But some people just physically can't do it. It's an addiction. Yeah, maybe you can rob some tomahawk steaks and Kraft mac and cheese. That's a weird combination. You might as well get the decent one that comes already done. The way is a little bit better.
Go ahead. Take away the snap. See how long it takes for people to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I don't think people hunting and shit is that like a problem because the ones that were doing it are already going to do it. Y'all ain't going to be doing it.
I don't understand why we're waiting to have a blackout when they're literally blacking us out by the end of the week. Why would I wait for them to give them more time to fuck me over? Stop paying your bills. Stop paying your taxes. I mean, if I don't get food and I don't get medical, why should I pay you? 40 million Americans are about to lose their health insurance.
For the stuff that you already got?
And their SNAP. And you think I should pay you? Cut the fucking cameras. We're done here. I don't understand why we're waiting to have a blackout.
Well, you still gotta pay for shit. Can't just be like, nah, I ain't paying for nothing. We're just gonna not pay taxes and not do any of that shit. No, it's never a good idea.
First, mind your business. Mind your business. You ain't seen nothing. Mind your business. You should have been minding your business. But they cutting SNAP benefits by November 1st. Why? So people can't eat? That's all it's for food. People got problem with people eating, just having food to feed themselves or their kids. Mind your business. It takes you a long way because we know we got them Karens and the Kens who like to make a call. Hey, I noticed that it doesn't even affect you. It does not affect you. Leave people alone. Mind your business. We already got a government that's against us at the moment. They keep doing every little thing. It's like a reality show at this point. Every little thing to just bother people. Just to bother people. So, mind your
Mind your business. Mind your business. Oh, I wasn't even showing the video. This is the guy right here. I mean, do I even need to show you the video of them? I mean, we've watched how many of these fucking things already? And have we divined a purpose and a point to the frustration that's coming from them? Right? Yeah, I think we have, right? Like, they have all the basically the same talking points. Hell, I've even heard the same rebuttals, right? Like, everybody's rounding this toilet bowl in the exact same kind of way. And it's a little shocking, right? It's a little overblown, right? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah. And it's like, Penelope, you're right. It's hard to understand all those immigrants that had 5,000 a month cards, you know? And that's not even getting into that. They still want to be able to pay all that shit to all those immigrants. And it's like, no, fuck that, dude. An immigrant's making almost more money than I am. And all they had to do is fucking show up, dude. Fuck that. You know how fucking hard I've had to fucking fight for every little fucking thing that I have and then still lost it all multiple fucking times? Like, seriously. It's like these people don't understand anything, right? Like, you help people out when they're in trouble, when they need somebody that's going to be there and be able to be at least directing them towards the path forward, right? Because, you know, it doesn't matter if you fucking are homeless and you lose everything. The biggest fucking problem in all of this stuff, I've always thought, is that you have to keep moving, right? You can't just stop and become sedentary and just woe is me and go over it all the time, because then you're never gonna fucking get anywhere, right? You never go anywhere. And I've done that before. About like the last time I did it, I was pissed off, but at the same time I think about it, but then I realized, you know what? It was you. It was your fault, but the way that these people treated you is the same thing. It's like, dude, people will drop your fucking ass in a drop of a hat, right? When you think that you've joined a community and you built it and you're a part of it, they'll drop you at the bat of it. They'll drop you, right? And all these people that are worried about like these SNAP benefits and talking all this crap on the internet, it's like, they don't even understand community. They only understand free money, right? They don't work for it. They don't understand what goes into it and how much other people's money that they're basically just taking and wasting. Oh, well, I'm getting paid by the government. Where does the government get its fucking money? Hello? Right? We're 38 trillion fucking dollars in debt as a country. And is that the government's fault always? Yeah, well, who fucking made the government? Who's the one that pays them all the fucking money to blow? It's us. But if you think not paying your taxes is the move, that might work for a couple of years, but eventually they're going to start mailing you letters saying that you're going to pay, and they're going to take your tax returns until they get their money. And if you don't file taxes and still, then they're just going to fucking freeze your bank account, take your fucking money. And it's all legal, right? Even like you don't pay your landlord, you're going to get evicted, right? And then they could probably hit you with an even fucking bigger bill. And then they could get your wages garnished and shit like that. You know, like there's 1,000 different things that could be happening. If you think that you're going to fucking fight the government monetarily, it's almost like a fucking losing battle, right? You could fight a company. You could fight consumerism. But you can't fight the government, right? Like that. And even if you were going to fight the government, and if I were to tell you how to fight the government effectively, which I don't think I should do, I think that these people just don't realize is that it's money that's coming in. They just think that the government invented the money. No, they're spending all of our tax dollars and then some. And what are they doing? They're selling weapons and shit to other fucking places and whatnot. Or just donating wholesale fucking $300 million, $300 billion to Ukraine or fucking Israel or fucking whatever. I mean, we wasted how much fucking armor in the Iraq war? When I mean, seriously, if we wanted to fucking drop a message out there, all we really had to do is just drop maybe like 1 or 2 nukes. I mean, the shit's fucked up, but we did it in World War II to Japan. You know what? Would have been just as effective as the fucking 10 plus years, almost 20 fucking years that we dealt with that situation, and we finally fucking come back, and now we're on the brink of that shit again. You know, do you see where we're at right now? And maybe some of these people are right when they say, yeah, they're getting us ready. They're getting people ready to living in a shit life because apparently we're about to walk back into some kind of war of some kind. And this is right on the tail end of somebody proclaiming that we got 8 different pieces around the world, even though there's really not peace. I mean, it's just more it's just more reviewed war, I guess. Oh no, one guy killed one of our guys, so we're gonna kill 100. Okay, ceasefire's back on. Or look at Ukraine. There's no ceasefire. They're just fucking going at it, dude. That's crazy. Right? Crazy. Yep, death and taxes. You can't avoid death. Although, you can come back to life. But currently, there's only ever been one guy that did that anybody knows about, and his name was Jesus. He's the only one that beat death. Cheated death. I mean, I like to joke and say that I did, but I mean, yeah, not breathing or something like that for a couple of minutes. That's not that much. It's not truly, that's not real death, like, you know, fucking getting nailed on a cross and shit. It's kind of like pussy death, you know what I'm saying? Near-death experience, right? Like, these people, maybe the Romans did make taxes. Federal Reserves having issues. Do we even have gold in that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Not to mention what's the average credit card debt of people that make less than $65,000 a year? Anybody know that number? So many questions to think about, but we're like rolling right up to a war. I mean, sure, Trump's talking to China and shit like that, but at the same time, you know, I think it was just something that was posted out today. I'll have to fucking look through my copious amount of bullshit over here. But, you know, here's one. You know, we got Trump and Xi, president of China, meeting again, having a situation. You know, like, I've always been a fan of UBI, right? I like the idea of universal basic income. Like, you know, would it be that difficult to pay everybody in the United States $2,000 a month? Yeah, probably. But, I mean, it would work, right? We did it before, apparently, and it would help out, but it's not sustainable. But that's like what some people want. They just want to get money for free to live. You know, there's other countries that do something of the sort. Right? I'm pretty sure if you live in Israel, you get that, and we're paying for it, right? You know, there's people living in Israel with no taxes, no money, or no worries about anything, free to steal any land that they choose, and we're paying them to do all of it, right? We're funding a lot of them, and they don't got to work or do nothing. It's a fucked up situation that a lot of people don't realize, and it's also communistic, right? But that's not the way that I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, well, how could we afford this as a country? What could we do that would be capitalistic in nature to activate some sort of UBI program that wouldn't be considered communistic? And I don't know, it'd almost be like we would have to create something as a country and sell it and export it, right? And wait a minute, I think we already fucking do that, right? Don't we already fucking do that? Don't we? We sell shit, don't we? As a country? Like, how much money is the United States making as a country? Right? And we're paying all these taxes and all this other bullshit to get everything together. But, like, you know, what if we went back into a World War II style economy where, you know, everybody was working for the war effort, right? Wouldn't that really invigorate things in some kind of way? Because, you know, that's how they did it before, is that, okay, we're going to give you UBI, but you got to go do this job. right? But then again, you just get right back to the question of just having a job. And that's the thing, is that they want to get it without getting it because they feel like they're owed it. Oh, life is just so difficult. It's just too hard to get a job and go work and do any of this bullshit. Yeah. It's all about trading, right? Mm-hmm. And, maybe it's because the U.S. generates its own money and can print its own money, but at the same time, it's like, guys, Bitcoin exists, and it's a fucking terrible proposition. If you're a guy like me and your understanding of how that shit got created and what it truly is, you should totally be at the situation where like, oh no, it's not new money. That's what everybody's saying. Oh, it's new money and it's going to change the future. We're fucking suck a dick. It's like these fucking dumb mugs don't understand that it was just a test to see if we could do something better. You know what? The idea is pretty simple. Everybody got a computer in their house. Every household has a fucking Bitcoin miner. One! The same one. And then everybody processes everybody else's transactions and makes money. And while they're all mining it, so sometimes you get a nice little chunk of change and it's randomized like a fucking lottery. Not this fucking greed-soaked bullshit that we're looking at right now that has completely destroyed it because everybody is in love with money. Everybody just has to have fucking money for everything. This is the only way to fucking do anything around here. But yeah, the vision was simple. Think about that. Okay, so if you were being a greedy fuck and everybody had this network of computers that could process data. So let's think about it this way. The qubits coming out pretty soon. IBM releasing their quantum cat processor with 120 qubits. Just imagine one of these in everybody's home. You wouldn't need a fucking data center, would you? Huh. That's like distributed technology. And then, wouldn't you feel like you were a part of fucking something? If you were doing that and be like, oh shit, dude, the block that I just got paid out for, they were doing some cool shit, man. But no, we can't have that shit. People are assholes and people are greedy, right? Bitcoin works. Dogecoin proved that, you can have a quick, fast money that can replace it. The only issue has always been is that greedy people are going to do whatever they can so that they can get more than everyone else. Even though, considering how Bitcoin actually was, if you just follow the original thought process where it'd just be like one or two people having internet money that, could be like a rainy day fund, and once you got everybody using it, most people everybody that would be on it would just basically be rich now. Because, they were getting paid out for their work and services. Makes a lot of fucking sense. In theory, but in reality, nope. People got to recreate. People got to take a graphics processor and run a program on it to do it, so they could do it faster. And then they're gonna make fucking FPGA fucking arrays so they could do it faster and get more. Until now, there's fucking companies that their whole fucking job is to make an ASIC processor that does the one fucking thing is make more of it. And then thereby making the network worthless because it's not going to have the processing power to actually do anything good because all of these fucking miners that they made to get it faster can only do one fucking thing. And then people wonder why Satoshi Nakamoto doesn't come back. It's because he probably sees just like I see that it was a good fucking idea, man. But we need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe with the quantum processors, we could do something that's going to be a lot better. That's going to work a lot better. But it won't be me. Won't be me. Monster wants all 21 million Bitcoins. You know what? That's another thing to think about is that's where we are. Right? Gizmodo put an article out today. The 460 billion quantum Bitcoin treasure hunt. Because that's what it's going to be now. The assholes are so greedy that they're now building quantum computers and shit just so that they could crack into Bitcoin and get to that money, because that's how fucking greedy they are. You see $460 billion just sitting there. Nobody's doing it. Look at this. Satoshi was an AI from the future that wanted to accelerate development in quantum computing. Yeah, or he could have just been a short, fat guy from the present that wanted to accelerate quantum computing and knew that greed was going to be the way. Satoshi's coin had been a useful purpose during quantum emergency. They give crypto-economic incentive to not take funds from plans fewer than 50 BTC per address. That's why I call it Satoshi Shield. Freezing coins might help with the price, but it hurts the transition to P2QRH addresses. Satoshi's coins are being priced into quantum stocks. AI can try to as much as they want, but that shelf is too high for them to reach. Yeah, for AIs, it might be harder, but not for a quantum computer. You know, they're going to get it. You know, like all that to get some dudes fucking Bitcoins, dude. No, let's not use these crazy new processors that we developed to figure out a way to get every person's household so that they could accelerate humanity to like Star Trek levels and have warp travel, fly cars and shit. No, let's not do that. That sounds gay as hell. Fuck. Yeah. Always bet on greed. It's one thing that I didn't want to believe it. But you know what? Throughout the years, the test of humanity, through all these various trials, I've just realized that, you know what? That it is. It's like, there's 7 deadly sins, but you know what? It feels like this world is just a world of greed. That sucks. Sucks. Whatever. You know, it sucks like this. Israel says Gaza ceasefire's back on because after dozens of Palestinians were killed in an airstrike. I mean, does this sound like a ceasefire to you, or does it sound like, all right, we're not fighting, but we're still gonna blow the fucking shit up out of you guys and take your shit? Yet half of the country, maybe less than half of the country, is still supporting this fucking shit. You know, it's like I've been thrust back to the left because, you know, I don't think that these people should be dying. But let me be clear. I'm not a big fan. I've never been a huge fan of Islam, and I'm definitely now not a fan of Judaism at all. And mostly that's because I've read their religious text and I am both appalled and just simply flabbergasted that, you know, I'd never taken that step to do that. I did that years ago, but it's just like the more that I look into it, more that I see it, it's just like both of these crazy ass, demonic ass fucking cultures are literally invading the United States on their own fronts. And if you fucking can't see that shit, I don't understand what your problem is. I mean, they're literally here to destroy America, which is a crazy fucking thing to think about because there was that dude, Hiram something or other, that literally funded the United States Revolution. You know, when they were fucking basically almost out of money, George Washington had to go to a Jewish financier that literally fucking had to dip out from his area, neck of the woods, and say it was Jewish person, George, American Revolutionary War financier. Ah, yes. It was the Mordecai Chaim Solomon. That's what his name was. This man. So, like, we have a country that at one point, you know, Chaim Solomon, right? Jewish guy. New York City, 1975 or 1775. The Revolutionary War broke out. He was a member of the Sons of Liberty. leading to multiple arrests by the British for espionage. He helped convert French loans into hard currency by selling the bills for exchange on Morris's behalf and brokered large donations to the Patriot cause. This included a $20,000 loan in 1781 that enabled George Washington's decisive victory at the Yorktown campaign and a turning point for the American independence. From 1781 to 1784, Solomon helped provide over $650,000, $14.8 million in 2024 money, and was also an advocate for religious liberty by co-founding Philadelphia's McKeeve Israel Synagogue and challenging discriminatory laws. Despite donating his entire fortune to the Continental Army and several founding fathers of the United States, Solomon died penniless in 1785 due to the failure of government officials and private lenders to repay the debt they owed to him. Haim. Yep. Something you probably didn't know about your own history. What? You mean we wouldn't have won the war if it wasn't for a Jewish guy? Yeah. But, during this time, there was no Israel, right? It was like a religious one. But even when they talk about his actual history, where he's from, he was actually Polish-Lithuanian, right? He was born to a Sephardic Jewish family and descended from Spanish and Portuguese Jews who had immigrated to Poland following the expulsion of the Jews from Spain in 1492. Although most Jews in Central and Eastern Europe spoke Yiddish, it has been claimed that because Solomon left Poland with his family while he was still young, he could not read and write Yiddish. Sephardic Jews typically spoke Judeo-Spanish, Ladino, a language based on Hebrew and Spanish rather than Yiddish. In his youth, he studied Hebrew. Yeah, think about that. Most people don't even remember that. I mean, shit. Do you realize that part of the reason that Christopher Columbus wanted to come to the United States was so that they could fund the third temple in Israel? Did you know that? That's also another true thing that you probably didn't want to know. Yiddish is definitely a word that you should. Anytime you hear somebody speaking Yiddish, you should fucking laugh. That shit is hilarious. But learning it and then knowing what they're saying is probably better. So you got to think about that. Like, some people had gone through this. You can go look them up on Wikipedia if you want. That's a picture of him right there. Or at least a bust of apparently what he could look like. There's a stamp. Financial hero, died penniless because the Americans never paid him back. So, basically, if anybody asked me why I never pay back, why I would never pay back a loan to a Jewish person, it's just because George Washington did it. So I'm going to do it too. Yeah. Lent money heavily to support the war, never repaid, and he himself died in debt. He died in debt. An American patriot. Damn, dude, he's even got a fucking statue. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. So think about this, dude. We're sitting in between a really weird place because there used to be people that would come to this country because they wanted to build this country into something great. And then Donald Trump came along and we all thought, yeah, we're going to make America the great thing that it was again. And then Joe Biden got back into the presidency and kind of mucked some shit up, and now Trump's back, but it's just not the same energy. It's not the same anything, right? We have the power in both the Senate, the House, and the friggin' presidency, and the Democrats are still stopping things from happening, right? And they think that they are the sons of liberty. They think that they are the ones that are saving America. The Republicans are the ones that think that they're saving America. But in the reality, all these people are starting to notice all these damn things and changing their minds on everything. I mean, shit, dude. Pentagon orders National Guard to establish quick reaction forces for civil unrest and riots? And that's right around this?
In Washington, D.C., the largest sustained protest in Washington, D.C.'s history. This needs to be what happens right now. Organizing millions of people to get to Washington, D.C., stand and surround the White House, surround
November
the Capitol,
6th,
surround the illegally fascist Supreme Court, and not
November
stop
5th, January
until
6th.
the Trump regime is driven from power. We start on the 5th, we go to the 6th, we go to the 7th, we go to the 8th. We keep pushing every day, building and growing our numbers until masses of people are standing around the White House, around the Capitol building, around this fascistly packed Supreme Court until we drive the Trump fascist regime from power. Like I said, I'm with Carlos. We can't get washed away with trying to take on too much, trying to take on this and then that and then this, and then trying to do everything all at once. We need to unify behind one simple demand. One simple demand is Trump must go now. Again, we cannot wait for election cycles, politicians, or the Supreme Court. We need to rise up into our millions right now, beginning on November 5th. Get to Washington, D.C. if you can. Come organize with us. We're chartering a plane to get as many people there as we can. If you can't organize with us, support our organization.
Yep. Sounds like they're planning an insurrection. Right? Are they really going to make the same mistake that all those Republicans made and actually go? Because, I mean, it kind of seems like that's what they're about to do. Right? Kind of seems like they might actually be fucking some shit up here very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Like, it just makes you wonder when you look out at all of this stuff and you wonder what these people are saying. You know? Christian fucking nation, bro. Christian fucking nation is what they said. But is it really that now? Is that really that now? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know the Trump administration is taking away SNAP benefits and it's pissing people off. But at the same time, critical infrastructure is falling apart. You know, okay, Trump's building a ballroom, but is that really what's needed and what's necessary right now while we're arguing about SNAP benefits with people that just want to fucking hand out? You know? It just seems wild to me. Yeah. Seems wild to me. You know, it's a good question. Why didn't they freeze Soros' bank accounts? Shades of the weatherman. Insurrection in the making. Maybe it is biblical. I don't really know, dude. I don't know. I wish it did, but I don't. What I do know is that there's so many people that are out there trying to say that they know and sitting in stupid rooms making claims and all of the sort. But the reality is they don't fucking know. All we can do is sit down and look at what's being said, what is being done, who is doing it, and ask why. Like, right. You know, like, it's weird. It's weird, dude. Yeah, it's weird. Mm-hmm. And this is on the tail end of Trump saying, yeah, the United States has more nuclear weapons than any other country. This was accomplished, including a complete update of the renovation of the existing weapons during my first term in office. Because of this tremendous destructive power, I hated to do it, but I had no choice. Russia is second, China is a distant third. But we will be even within 5 years because of the other countries' testing programs. I've instructed the Department of War to start testing our nuclear weapons on an equal basis. That process will begin immediately. Bro, we're going back to nuclear war. Germany just knocked down the cooling stacks from one of its last nuclear reactors, and now we're talking about testing nukes again. Tight. You know, big bada boom. Big one. Big old bada boom. Big bada boom. Is that what we're going to be dealing with? Because it kind of feels like that's escalating a bit quickly, in my opinion. I mean, he was just over there talking to China. And yeah, the man of peace is talking about nukes. And okay, we're just testing them. We got new nukes to test. We just need to test them. I mean, Jesus Christ. Not the way that I saw any of this shit going, bro. You know? We're bringing nukes back. And we're taking away benefits. And we're still sending money overseas to fight foreign wars that don't involve us because Bibi Netanyahu decided to tell us that. You know, nuclear testing, we haven't been doing it in a while. And I live in a state where they do nuclear testing, or where they did the nuclear testing. Nevada, yeah, they dropped all kinds of motherfucking bombs over here. Goddamn, I hope they're not dropping bombs over here again. Fuck that shit. But maybe they are. There hasn't really been a nuclear detonation in a long time for sure. There shouldn't be one. The last ones that they did fucked up Hallows steel all over the place. Yeah. And of course, it might be a psyop, but even if they are testing their delivery platforms, I think they're actually they're talking about actually testing the actual bombs themselves, not just the platforms that they use for delivery. Nope, sorry. That's where I think people are a little upset about it. That's why I would be upset about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Chinese commentator said Trump did a good deal. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. All I do know is that we're in a really weird place, folks. We got everything wrapping up itself into a nice little package for some kind of craziness that's going to be happening. And we're all supposed to just be kicking it and just thinking everything's going to be going just fine. Right? Yet, all of this is happening while the government is shut down. Shut down. Like, we're still doing all this shit, but the government shut down. I guess it only sort of makes sense. Right? Just kind of sort of makes sense. So where do we do? Where do we go? I don't know. What I do know is things are going to get a lot crazier. That's for sure. Although you guys are definitely probably not going to see me this weekend because I'm going on a vacation that is not a vacation. Got to go out and help a friend. Oh, I'm going to be around the Vegas area. Kind of far away from it, actually. But we'll go out there, see how things are getting along, and figure out what the fuck is happening. So apparently nobody else had, and if you got an old friend that, needs help and they call you for help, you help them. That's what you're supposed to do. Or at least, that's what I've always done. But I've had some friends that, if I needed something, they've helped me out. So, you got to pay it forward. So that's all I'm doing. Paying it forward, or returning the favor. Actually, this would be paying it forward, but still returning a favor, right? You have a friend hook you up one time when you're in a jam. Somebody calls you when they're in a jam, you help them out. Because you don't know, if you don't help them out, the next time that you need help, you call somebody, I bet your ass is going to tell you fucking no. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's definitely something happening in this particular area. But I don't know, I'm going to be out there. I think I'm going to go check some cool shit out. See if there's anything actually cool going on down there. I've never been to this city. But it's in Nevada, so I don't have to drive that long. I don't want to leave lunchy, but the hotel that allowed dogs was super expensive, so she gets to stay here. Even though I'd rather take her with me. Yeah, but I'll definitely keep my Glock on lock. I don't have a Glock, though, so I'll keep my Taurus on lock. Glock? What the fuck? Glock? What you think? I'm fucking rich? I mean, Glocks aren't that expensive, but you know, I could get fucking 2 guns for the price of 1 Glock. Cat. Motherfucker. Wait, what do I have? I have a 22. I have a 9mm. I have a 357. Then there's a 45 cowboy gun that nobody shot since the fucking Indian shot it back, or the Native American, shot it fucking way back when. Maybe Pop shot it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. And then what else do we got? AR-15. Mossberg 590. Normal. And then the Mossberg 590 Shockwave. Small. I think that's all I have. Yeah, I still haven't gotten a rifle. I need to get one. I just don't ever actually do any hunting or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that if I fucking did the snipey shit, I'd be bad fucking ass. I posted the videos of me shooting. Those are like the first time me just going out there and cracking off. I'm getting fucking bullseye first shot shit. So, yeah. Smith & Wesson MP20, dude. I want an MP5 with the force reset trigger. Fucking A, that's just be fucking awesome. Sorry. You have a phalanx in your backyard? What the phalanx? What the fuck is that? What? What is that? I don't know what that is. Cool though. Cool. Anyways, though, it's time for me to go. I gotta at least pack my bags and then clean out my car and then drive down there. Go see my friend. Hopefully she's doing all right. No, she's not doing all right. She posted some weird fucking shit. But it'll be Halloween. You know, maybe we'll do like a seance or like some form of spirit communication. Enter the Akashic construct. You know, put a fucking salt circle down. Get a fucking Ouija board. You know, we'll see. I don't know. It'll be fun. I'll see. I haven't tried to stream off of this phone yet, but I'll see if I can figure that shit out. Either way, that's basically it for today. Bye now. Thank you so much to the people that donated that money. I appreciate that. Goddamn, right when I was fucking saying that, right when I fucking said that shit. Another $10 from the monster. Another $10 from the monster. Thank you for the $10. Later, my friend. Thank you for that go away money. I appreciate your go away money. You know what I am upset about though? Tanya didn't say anything else, dude. She just took off, man. Where'd you go, Tanya? You ain't even say bye, bitch. Come back. It's all right though, you know. Shit happens. Then you die. But yeah, we made some pretty decent scratch off of this one. I appreciate that, dude. That's definitely going in the rainy day weed fund or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that shit, my dog. Yes, please stream again tomorrow. I'll try. I mean, I'm gonna be on the road. I haven't done the fucking car live stream shit in a long time. I don't even know if I could. I just got the car fixed. The only thing I don't have is internet. Because definitely leaving Carson City after I get to a certain point, there's like 2-3 hours of fucking dead zone. So I can't keep it running. And then I'm guessing, but like where I'm going is out in the middle of the fucking nowhere. So I'm not even thinking that there's going to be go. Well, we'll do our best. Fuel funds, all that shit. Appreciate it. At least I have a... Oh, what? We got another fucking donation? Damn, Christina. Appreciate that shit. $9.99 through the super chat. You know, I could tell that she did that shit through... What's it called? Her phone, because it's 99. When it's a donation that's a singularized number where it's like, you know, $10, usually somebody's doing that off the computer. But if it's like $9.99, not $11.99 though, that could be either or. But when it's like 99 with some cents, that means they're on their phone. Secrets. That's how you can tell. Yeah, I'll be careful. Yeah, we'll try to see what's going on. Either way, I appreciate all the donations and shit. It'll be an interesting little ride out there. I haven't seen this person in like a while. Not that long. Probably been like maybe 10 years. But I used to talk to him all the time on Twitter and shit. And then we used to hang out like IRL like way back in the day, like fucking 20 years ago. But you know what? When you see somebody, when you got friends that need help, that are your actual friends, you help them. If not, fuck it. Yeah, get a mobile sat for like the camper. Yeah. Area 51 signal loss? I don't know. What's it called? CV's got one of those Starlink things, but I don't have anything that's powerful enough to actually power it in the car. We already tried. Whoa, Spaldo coming in with another $9.99 from the donation. Didn't even leave a message. That person's on the phone. Spalderino's on the phone, Reno. Yeah, dude, you know who I missed, though? The most powerful Les. Missed the most powerful Les. I missed that person. But then again, wait a minute. Did they change it? What was it? It was on Cake, but they had a different name. And a whole different vibe. It threw me through a loop. I still miss that shit, though. That shit was hilarious. Probably not PC for these days, though. You know, like, not PC for these days. But you know what? Actually, now that shit would go off hard. People would be laughing their fucking dicks off. 24-hour stream. Dude, I can't do a 24-hour stream. I have a life. You know, like, I can't. Streaming for this long is hard enough. Like, I used to do that shit. And it was, like, hard. Plus, I have a job. I can't just be at work, like, fucking doing that shit. Nah, man, you're fired, dude. You gonna pay CV my rent? 'Cause that's how you get to pay CV my rent. Anyway. That's it. I gotta go. Bye-bye now. Be well, my friends. Thank you for all the money. This has been the most successful grift we've done in a while. I love money. See, I can love money too. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at this whole love the money thing. But, you know, if people are going to fucking get mad at me on the internet for calling my show Griftcast and I'm not making money, that sucks. But now I'm going to be like, hell yeah, I'm a grifter, baby. Hell yeah, making that cheddar, sweet cheddar cheese. Nice. Yeah, I have a job, and I haven't heard of EBT before. I've tried to get EBT before. Look at this fucking... I bought this shirt like 3 months ago, and it is fucking dilapidated already. But I like it. That's fine. Anyways, much love to you guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for the free money. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, or whatever it is that you do out there. And I'm sure we'll probably have a lot more shit to talk about. Because, I mean, I could just go balls deep on the whole Israel situation because I've amassed such a large amount of stuff. I just don't really feel like getting shot in the neck. So, we'll have to see. Later. Bye. Have a nice day, Monster. Have a nice day, Eureka. Bye, CV. Bye, Obi. Bye, Spaldo. Thank you. Bye, Christina. Thank you. Bye, Chicken Little says so. Bye, Tacoma Hooligan. I'm scrolling up the thing, just looking at it. Bye, J.R. Riggs. Bye, Mr. Blacksmith. All right, everybody's name's the same. All right, bye. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, where's the button?